everybody, welcome to École Burkina for a new grammar lesson which is entitled the passive voice. In this lesson we begin with a capital A, the form, how to form the passive voice. Grammar point. The passive voice. Capital A, form. Form is how to form the passive. Okay, for this, I'm going to write some sentences on the board for you. And from these sentences, we are going to see how the passive is formed. The first sentence is the house was built last year. Another sentence is the house is cleaned every day. Another sentence is the house is being cleaned at the moment. Another sentence is the house has been cleaned since you left. And another one is the house will be cleaned by Mariam. Good. So on the board you have 5 sentences. The house was built last year. The house is cleaned every day. The house is being cleaned at the moment. The house has been cleaned since you left. And the house will be cleaned by Mariam. So let's have a remark here on to be. Here is to be in the simple past, to be in the simple present, to be in the present progressive, and to be in the present perfect, and to be here in the simple future. Simple future. What is left is the verb, okay? Look at the form of the verb. The verb is the past participle. So To form the passive, we need two elements. To be in the tense in question and the past participle of the verb. Okay? To be in the appropriate tense and the past participle of the verb in question. Great. So let's note it. Note. The passive voice is composed of two elements. The appropriate form of the verb to be plus the past participle of the verb in a question. So the passive is built on the rule of the conjugation of to be plus the past participle of the verb. Okay? So here to be is the simple past plus past participle of the verb build. Here we have the simple present of to be plus the past participle of clean. Here to be in the simple present progressive and the past participle of the verb. Here to be in the present perfect plus past participle. And in the last sentence we have to be in the simple future plus past participle of the verb. Great. The second point is capital B, the use. When do we use the passive voice? We use the passive when we prefer not to mention who or what. Does the action. On the contrary, we use the preposition by. Example, the mouse is eaten, or the mouse is eaten by the cat. So you see, in the first sentence, what does the action is not mentioned, okay? We do not mention who or what does the action. Exactly like in these sentences, okay? The house was built last year. Who built the house? We don't know. The person is not mentioned here. Or when you say the house is cleaned every day, who cleans the house? We don't know the person, but you have the passive here, okay? We don't mention who or what does the action. So we use the passive. The mouse is eaten. Who or what eats the mouse? We don't know. Okay, great. But in case you want to mention who or what does the action, you have the obligation to use the preposition by. By, okay? By the cat. The mouse is eaten by the cat. Good. Here you could say the house was built by Musa last year. Okay? So by Musa, because you want to precise who built the house. Okay? But here the person who does the action is not considered. So point B marks the end of our lesson on the passive. Thank you for attending, and I'll see you next time for a practice session. Goodbye.